that Dave had unblocked me and started engaging with me on X. He blocked me like 2 days after our space because he made that, because the whole like ICE thing happened with, I think it was the Alex Preddy guy that got shot or killed by an ICE agent. And then he basically came out and was like, oh, this is horrible. Like, how could ICE be doing this to people? Like, clearly, you know, I was in support of immigration restrictions, but this is just a step too far. And so I basically quote tweeted him and called him out. I was like, Dave, like, you weren't just saying, yeah, we should maybe have some reasonable restrictions. Like, when push came to shove, you were advocating for militarizing the border and doing whatever, shutting this shit down by any means necessary. And he wasn't too happy about me for that. So he responded to me a couple of times and then blocked me again.
Eventually he's gotta realize he can't eat his cake and have it too. Like, this is far less than what he was advocating for. If they had B-2 bombers going over Mexican neighborhoods, California, in Southern California, and bombing them, then that would be more appropriate for what Dave was asking for. Because he wants, again, the entire fucking military to secure the US border by any means necessary. That's what he wants. So, I mean, gee whiz, give that order to any general in the US military, and holy crap, you're gonna get Predator drones flying overhead. You're gonna get all this sort of stuff. Like, this is a fraction, a tiny, 1% of what Dave Smith's ideal policy. If you just took Dave Smith as I presented him in that video, which he backed up completely. He did not say, no, I didn't actually mean any of that. You clipped me out of the context there. Then, if you just sent Donald Trump the clips from Dave Smith where he has not claimed I clipped him out of context, and you said, Donald Trump, go ahead with all of these plans and prescriptions by Dave Smith, geez Louise, ICE would be a drop in the bucket. It wouldn't even, nobody would be talking about ICE, they'd be talking about the fucking tanks rolling down their street and military men blowing up their door and saying, do you have any enemies of the state in here? It would be a genocide by Dave Smith's standards. It would be 100 times worse than what is happening in Israel right now. That's what Dave Smith advocated for. At a certain point, he's got to just kind of own that and say, yeah, I advocated for that and I was wrong or something, and LiquidZulu was right. At some point, you got to do that.